Now how do you get a pattern like this? It's called purling. Purling is the opposite stitch of knitting. If you consistently purl all the way through your project, it'll look exactly like knitting. Usually when you purl, it's to make a design, a pattern. Here, I ribbed. It's called ribbing, and it looks like an accordion. You can see many of this on scarves, sweaters, but I made it into a headband, and many of you can try that too. In this video, I'll show you how to purl. It's backwards of knitting, and it's a little bit confusing, but it's easy to pick up. So, watch and learn. So purling is the back stitch of knitting. It's the same thing as knitting, but backwards. So instead of sticking your needle in the back of your first needle, you grab your needle, stick it downward in the first loop, and point up. Grab your yarn and loop it counterclockwise in front, and pull up and pull off the needle. So do it again. Stick it down inward, point up, take the yarn counterclockwise around, pull up. Now when you keep purling, it looks like regular knitting, but there's different patterns that you can use, switching from knitting to purling and knitting to purling, but this is just the backwards of knitting. So here I'm going to teach you how to knit and purl at the same time so you get this pattern. I'm going to show you ribbing. Now ribbing is you knit however many you want, but usually I like to do 2. So knit 2 regularly. Now when you purl, your string has to be in front, so you move the string in between the needles in front. Purl. Move the string in front, the yarn in front, knit regularly. Purl. Purl 2, knit 2 again, and you just keep going along the row all the way down. And now once you do that, you'll eventually get something like this. So you can see it's ribbing, there's it goes in and out. So if you keep doing that consistently, then you'll get something like this in the end.